friends, it's Miss Jenifer at Somerset Academy of Music, and I'm here with our technical exercises series. We are in Book 1, Group 1, and we're going to be learning exercise number 4 today. And this is going to be the first time that the hands will not be playing in unison the whole way. We're going to have the left hand move about the piano a little bit, which is the reason why I have a wider zoom here. We're going to be starting with our right hand with our thumb on middle C. Our left hand is going to start right below that, and then it's also going to be moving down the keyboard to some of these lower keys that I will point out later. So we're going to be reviewing the 2 chords that we talked about last week, which were C and G7. So I'm going to show you how to play this first with the right hand, and then I'll show you the left, and then we'll put them together. So the right hand is just going to start off by playing a C chord for 4 beats like this, C major like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to switch to the G7 chord, which is B, F, G, like this for 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do the C chord for 2 beats, 1, 2, G7 for 2 beats, 3, 4, and then back to the C chord for the final 4 beats, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me put that all together without stopping. I'm just going to count it through. So 1, 2, 3, 4, G7, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G7, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the left hand is going to be doing some work today, so I hope you're ready for that. We're going to start with our C chord in the left hand, C, E, G, all at the same time, C chord, and then we're going to take our 5th finger and we're going to jump it all the way down to the very next C, lower, way down here. Then we're going to come back up, we're going to play our G7 chord, then we're going to take that pinky all the way down, we're going to pass this G and go all the way to the lower G, lower than we did with our C. This is the lowest G on the piano keyboard. Okay, then we're going to come back up to C, G7, back down to that lowest G, back to C, and then 2 low Cs. Okay, so I'm going to count it for you. We're just alternating from the C chord to the note C, the G7 chord to the low G. Okay, it's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see as we change to quarter notes there at the end, your hand has to move a little bit faster. So it does get a little trickier, but you can do it with practice. Okay, you can also add the damper pedal if you have one. If you're playing on a piano, that's going to be the pedal that's on your far right. You play with your right foot. And if you have a keyboard, it's possible that you might have just one pedal that's a plug-in, sometimes called the sustain pedal. So what you're going to do is you're going to push the pedal down as you play the chord and hold it as you go down to your low note. And you can see it holds all the notes out, makes a really pleasant sound. Then as you start to play your new chord, your G7, you're going to release the pedal the same time you push the new chord down. Then put your foot immediately back down on the pedal, and then you'll go down to the low G, still holding the pedal. And then again, you'll switch the pedal. Every time you switch the chord, switch your pedal, and then it won't get cloudy. Okay, so I'm going to go through that and count that and demonstrate it with the pedal, which you'll only be able to hear. Obviously, you can't see my foot doing the pedal. Okay, and you're completely fine to leave the pedal out as well. Okay, this is what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you find it difficult to move that quickly, definitely practice it slower. Just slow your tempo down until you're able to get that sped up to where you can make that happen, those transitions in time. Okay, so now we're going to try to put those 2 hands together. Remember, the right hand is just going back and forth with C and G7. well, the left hand's going to be playing the same chords, but then dropping down to a bass note. This is a very common thing that we will do in piano, with the left hand playing a chord and then dropping down. It's a really cool sound that you probably will recognize and have heard it from some songs if you've not already played it in songs. So this is what it looks like together. I am using the pedal. I'll go a tad slower this time. So we'll slow down our tempo, and this is what the exercise looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change your pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 1, 2, G7. 3, 4. Finish C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll do it at our original tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's kind of hard at that speed, but you will feel so accomplished and proud of yourself if you're able to slowly work up to that tempo. Don't feel like you need to do that right away though, because it might take some practice. All right, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this exercise. This was Group 1, Book 1, exercise number 5. I'll see you next week with exercise number 6. Bye-bye.